New at 10 tonight, these babies were found in rivers, some in dumps, some buried under rocks, some left where no one thought anybody would ever look. Decades later, people still looking for babies who never had birth certificates, headstones, or any families that came forward. Our Jim Spiewak has been investigating these cases, and Jim, the hope is that modern science can somehow give them their identities back.
That's the hope, and for a criminal case to move forward, Mark, the medical examiner must determine that a homicide actually occurred, and that can be really, really difficult on cases that are so old, working with remains that are very fragile, where there may only be one shot to test it and get it right.
Without having anything at all, you're really just getting a DNA profile.
Dr. Corey Russo, the chief medical examiner investigator for the state of Utah, is one of the first to respond when Baby Doe remains are found.
The extent of the examination will depend on what remains are left as well.
Dr. Russo says age and time are the enemies.
How important are those pieces of information to ultimately cracking a case?
Pretty important. I mean, the more information we have from the point of the scene, the better idea we can have of what cause and manner of death could have been, possibly.
It seems like the very basic thing we as a society can do, and we should.
Making that determination is the job of Dr. Deidre Amaro, the chief medical examiner.
The oversimplification of three main charges of our office is that we are to determine cause of death, manner of death, and identify the decedent. So in some cases, identifying the decedent is all we can do. And in some cases, we can't even do that, which is very frustrating.
Dr. Romero says the work is largely for families who may still be waiting for answers.
And I think there's something very fundamentally human about having a name. Like when we're born, we're given names. That kind of makes us human. And so our office is very much invested in, at the very least, even if we can't say why someone is dead, who are they?
With infants, the science gets even harder. There are no fingerprints in the system, no dental records, no markers to follow.
So our major routes of identification aren't available to us.
Still, she says technology is catching up.
The techniques we have available, even now, compared to when I started my training, are so much better for identification. And just imagine how much more and how much more we will develop and grow and learn.
Now, investigators say that the public can help by submitting DNA to a national database, which would give detectives and investigators something to compare against the remains that in a lot of cases just, never had a paper trail to begin with. Now, I did put together an extensive documentary on this entire case and how investigators are trying to find answers in these Baby Doe cases. If you would like to see that full report, you can subscribe to KUTV's YouTube channel and find it there.